All right. Announcements at everyone. Identifying fish from dam footage live on stream. I should probably get the document up, huh? Rather than just the footage. Important files, fish ladder footage data. Okay. All right, this is set 2. Cool. Just throw the data there. Throw this there. That should be good there. Hi, Edburst. You're early. The stream go live notification has not yet happened. You are here before the stream notification. So, pog you. Well done. I'm waiting for Twitch to know that I'm live so that I can add everyone in the Discord and let them know that I'm live. Ugh. There we go. Cool. And that number goes down every time. Should I listen to the lo-fi or no? Oh, fuck. I didn't link the Twitch. How do I always do this? Bro. I'm stupid. I always forget to link my Twitch. I do the whole ass announcement and then don't link my Twitch. Well done, Zach. Well done. Hey, guys. Hi, Taylor. Hi, Petrol. Hi, Anubanite. Pagman, what's up, Flex? Hi, Lila. Hi, Blurry. Dude, I'm starting to recognize names in chat. This is cool. For a while, I didn't recognize any names in chat. Alright, I'm gonna make chat a little bit bigger to like here and then cut it off at the... Oh, whoops. And then cut it off at the top. How's that? There you go. Now you guys are a little bit bigger for our fish identifying stream. I'm starting to recognize more names in chat, which I think is pog. I used to recognize almost no names that I saw in chat. And now I'm starting to recognize them. Hi, everybody. Slippery dick fish indeed. You subbed? I saw, Kathy. You subbed while I was offline. Didn't you also change your name? You didn't used to be Kathy the Peanut Queen. You subbed like 10 hours ago or something like that. While I wasn't even streaming. Hellishly delayed? I think that's on your end, not on mine. At least I'm pretty sure it's on your end, not on mine. Because it says that I have not dropped any frames. Alright, type cheese when you hear this. Cheese. Okay, we're good. That was within 5 seconds for most people. It's not delayed, we're good. Thanks, Blue Sticks. I recognize Blue Sticks. Taylor, Kathy, Anubanite, Blue Sticks, Blurry. I don't recognize any of these other people. Vivian, Logman, Magikarp, Hayden Hunter. The moment someone subs once, their name, it's like a weird brain trigger where their name gets ingrained in my mind. And then I start recognizing them. Theo, Beavers, Chili. Easy. Alright. So what we're doing today, essentially, I got a part-time job identifying fish that pass through a fish passage on the side of a dam. So essentially there's a dam, and dams stop migratory fish from getting up the river, which is a problem. So nowadays dams are required to have some sort of fish passage so that the fish can pass the dam, but the water can't. and that's becoming a requirement. However, it's really hard to regulate that and determine how well those fish passages are actually doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is the limitation? Like, how good does it need to be?
I'm 14, Zach.
Congratulations, Justin. So, and thank you. So in order to determine how well these fish ladders are working, there are cameras set up in the passages at a window in the passage with infrared light for nighttime and normal during the daytime. And then people sit down and watch the footage and write down which fish are passing through, what time they pass through, all of that. And it's compiled into a big data set that's then given to the government so that the government can determine how well certain fish passages are working. And so I got a part-time job identifying the fish that come through this passage. The things you see above me are just 16, or I guess, what is that, 20 of the potential fish. There could be many more. How would the fish be able to travel through, not the water? Well, there is water moving through, but it's a much smaller flow. So you'll see when we get to like daytime videos. So this is the first video. So basically the way that you do it is you watch an entire 24-hour period.
Zachary, yay.
Thank you, Blue Sticks. This is basically an entire 24 hours. So we're starting, I already watched the midnight to, I guess, or no, this is that. This is midnight. You can see it's starting at midnight, 23:51, the night before, and we're gonna go ahead. So we're not gonna watch in one-time speed because that would mean every day of footage would need to be 24 hours of footage. So we're probably gonna watch, for now, we'll stick to, how about 3 times speed? And we're just going to chill. It's going to be a chill stream. I talk with you guys, answer questions, and identify fish as they go by. And we'll work through them if we see any fish. So the first thing to note is a lot of leaves go by. There's a lot of debris. So you'll see like a lot of stuff floating by the camera. Fish will be pretty obvious at nighttime. There's an infrared camera, so you'll see like white, like a very white outline as things pass the camera. So these leaves are very obviously not fish, but you might not realize that at first. It looks like a lot of shit is passing the camera, but it's just, these are all just leaves and debris. Especially at 3 times speed, things don't tend to pass that fast. Yeah, because they are going upstream. Keep in mind.
See you again. Also, how much does this job offer financially speaking?
Who asked that? Thank you, Telenis, for the gift sub. Wait, who asked that? Why does it not show me? What the fuck? Who asked that question? Oh, it was probably a donation, wasn't it? I missed it. It was probably a donation. Damn, it was, fuck. I know your name. Yeah, Diggy Dawn, there you go. Well, here's the thing, Diggy Dawn, is I see your, I get a notification on my phone from PayPal that tells me your actual name. And so I didn't want to say your actual name out loud. I don't know your Twitch name. So thank you. Thank you very much. Good to see you again. We'll name the first fish after him or her. Name the first fish after Diggy Dawn. So you guys got to be on top of it. You're going to be in charge. So you have a wider window than I do. I've actually stretched the window on stream. So you guys are seeing a bigger image than I actually am. So you are in charge of holding me accountable. If you see a fish go by, you got to let me know. It's pretty dark. Yes, it is dark. But like I said, there's an infrared light, which means that if something warm-blooded, or not warm-blooded, something warm passes through, light will bounce off of it. It will reflect pretty distinctly. Like you see how these leaves are reflecting like a lightish gray or like a light white? Fish will reflect even more greatly than that. They're obvious, trust me. I'm not saying it's easy to identify them necessarily, or that you'll never miss one, but they're fairly obvious when you see one. Thing is, this fish passage of the ones that, you know, are set up around and that the government is monitoring is not particularly effective. There's actually quite a few things that have been identified as design flaws in it that might be stopping fish from actually making their way through. And what we're looking at is the very end of the passage. So if fish at any point during the passage fail to make it through a step, then they're not even going to get here. So all we're seeing is the fish who successfully make it through. And from what the statistics say, that's a very, very low percentage. You want to see a rock bass? That's possible. There are rock bass. I believe that's on the list on the left. Yeah, there's a rock bass on the list on the left. But that can be a little difficult to identify, especially at nighttime when you don't have patterns or anything like that. What's more effective, fish ladders or fish passages? Case by case basis. Everything is more or less effective, entirely depending on how well it's situated to the exact case. Thank you, King Break. Basically, if you just build the same exact type of passage 100 different dams, you're going to get 100 different completely different results. You need to build for the dam that you're building for. Like, there needs to be an engineer in charge who knows what they're doing and designs it specifically for that location. There's no one size fits all. So in some places a ladder might be more effective, and in some places a passage like this might be more effective. If you don't know the difference, a ladder is where fish have to jump to the next level, which you'll see mostly in places that have like migratory salmon and trout that do those jumps. What we're monitoring here mostly are shad, herring, those type of things. What happens if you see a fish that's bad news to this location? Funnily enough, that's actually how I got involved with the project. They saw a fish on their footage over the summer when they were looking at their footage, and it was some type of carp, and they couldn't identify what type of carp it was. And they sent it to a professor at my university, and he forwarded it to me because carp is kind of my main thing. And there are common carp and there are mirror carp in this river. So if you see carp or mirror carp or common carp, that's not cause for concern. And New Jersey already knows about that. But it looked like a grass carp. And so they sent it to me for identification. And that's sort of how I got involved with the project. Basically how I got in with the people. Whole lot of leaves, whole lot of debris. Have not seen a fish. Have you guys seen a fish? Damn, there's a lot of debris all of a sudden. This is when it can get kind of difficult to determine. Yeah, so at nighttime, you actually really don't see very much. The nocturnal fish, like catfish, sort of go along the bottom, but they're obvious. You'll see a catfish if it goes by. I can show you footage. It'll be fairly obvious. Wow, I received a hype train emote. Poggers. Why do we still have dams? Some dams serve very good purposes. And some dams can't be removed because entire human civilizations were built at the foot of them. So yeah, there are dams that provide hydroelectricity, and then there are also dams that, were they to be torn down, the area they would flood would displace a lot of people. Which is funny because in order to build the dam in the first place, they had to displace a lot of people. Like Round Valley Reservoir, there's a shitload of, there's like an entire city at the bottom of the valley because they had to flood a valley that had a town in it in order to build the reservoir. So they displaced people to get there. So I'm not saying it's evil, but dams do get torn down. It's not an uncommon thing for dams to get torn down, especially if they're like not of any hydroelectric use whatsoever. Worth it for the fish? I don't know. I think most of the projects that have been done that like have actually torn down dams in places where like migratory salmon and trout were found have shown that like their populations do bounce back and they do come back. Like they do remember, which is good. You know, it's not hopeless. No, Chili. You're not actually looking for invasive species. That's not the goal of this. The goal, this is a shad project, so it's actually monitoring shad in and out of the dam. So American shad, gizzard shad, alewife, blueback herring, those guys are actually what we need to get right. So like if something else random, like a carp or a perch passes through, like we write that down so that we have the data, but what we're mostly paying attention to is the shad. Those are the most important thing. This is about the shad runs, which used to be very abundant here. Shad used to be very abundant in New Jersey, but the building of dams has lowered their populations by significant amounts, and so we're trying to undo that with the use of fish passages. And so this is how we're assessing how well this fish passage is working, by, you know, looking at footage and seeing if anything happens.
Nice fish.
Thank you, Launch. Damn, 10 months on Launch. That's crazy. Launch is a random person I met playing games online on stream. Like playing Melee online, and he just happened to come into the stream to say hi. And then here we are 10 months later, still friends. Friends because he subs, by the way. I'm friends with all my subs. I love them all deeply and have unconditional, non-parasocial relationships with every subscriber. Oh yeah, sorry, Sunday. We're not friends. If you ain't got the badge, then you better be Sag. You know what I'm saying? We might go a whole... This is 24 minutes of footage we might go without a single fish, which isn't terribly uncommon. Does that mean me too? Yep, Kathy, we're friends, because you have a sub badge. That's how it works. Alright. First 24 minutes of footage. No fish.
Poggers.
Thank you, Al Sheep. We are now friends. Alright, so the way that I look is I have this thing here which tells me... Oh, hey, Collins. We are now friends. I have this thing here which tells me the order that the videos were taken. So what we just watched was 94K1, which was to 12:15 a.m. So that was the 29th to the 30th. So the next one we watch is AHK1.
Poggers.
Which is right here. Who else subscribed? Damn, thank you, Brown Bob. Jesus Christ, parasocial relationships are OP. I just tell people that we're friends if they subscribe and they do it. Disclaimer, we're not actually friends. But we could be. Because now you're in the subscribers chat in my Discord, and that's an easier way. I read that chat. That chat goes a lot slower than general. Hi, Collins. Hope you're doing well. Thanks, Kathy. I like this kind of stream. Do you guys like this stream? Just chill, identify some fish, hang out, talk to chat. I feel like this is a good stream. Let me tell you, when we finally see a fish, it is gonna be riveting. After going through a shitload of footage and not seeing one. You know what's also funny about this? We could be watching the exact same video. Like, I could have accidentally clicked on the video we just watched, and I would have no idea. It's just dark, murky water with leaves flowing by. We could be watching the exact same video. LSF is gonna go wild when a fish appears. Imagine there's like a shark or something came through, or like a highly invasive species that we didn't know was in this river came through. That might actually be an LSF clip. Fish scientist identifies new invasive species watching dam footage. I was watching footage yesterday to prepare, and this leaf came through the camera, and I swear to you, it came through like a snake. But it was a red oak leaf, but it came through like a snake, and it like flipped to its side and had all those frills that leaves have. And I was like, damn, if chat was here, they would be like, oh my god, dragon proof confirmed. Zach knows his leaves. I do know my leaves. I know my trees pretty well. I had an entire dendrology class. Had to learn like 300 trees or something like that, including all the Latin. So, specific epithet, genus, family, common name, and then be able to identify them on site, even in winter with no leaves. Oh! Did you guys see that? I saw a fish. Alrighty, we're working with a fish. What do we got? Let me get him on screen. Okay. Carp vibes. I'll say carp vibes. I don't know anything yet. Carp, maybe Quillback vibes? Look at that face. Look at that schnoz. That's got carp vibes. What do you think? Ah, it might have... It could also... No, I think it's too big to be a white sucker. I think he has carp or Quillback vibes. What are you guys thinking? Someone said Quillback. Do we even have Quillback on the list up there? Oh, we don't. Oh, yeah, we do. We do. So how do we distinguish carp and Quillback? Quillback is more... Their head is more straight, rounded. Carp more has like a divot. Do we see a divot or straight rounded? I feel like that head comes out pretty far. I still feel like it could be either. All right, let's watch. Maybe he comes through again because he fell back. So that's called fallback. That's like when they come into frame and then fall back. So they could still come through again, and then we might get better footage. If not, then we're just gonna have to say that a fish fell back. But hopefully he'll come through again. Because he did not make it through. Why did he fall back though? I don't know. There's a lot of reasons why fish don't make it through the passage, and that's the things that this study is intended to investigate. So it's looking like he's not coming through. Because he has not shown up again. So we might have to identify him solely on that footage. Solely on those like 5 frames. Which would be rough. Alright, let's mark the timing. Do you guys remember the time? Maybe like 7:02-ish? Let's mark the time in the video and we'll come back to it if he doesn't show up again. How much are you getting paid for this? I'm not going to share exactly, but... Oh, there he is. Okay, 6:45. Everyone remember 6:45. And if he doesn't show up again, we will... This footage is from a dam on the Delaware River in New Jersey. If he doesn't show up again, then we will have to identify based on that. Carp or Quillback is my current assessment, but I'm not sure between the two. We'd have to get a better view of the head. Is the pay the same even if you don't spot any fish? Yes, it's hourly, and not hourly of footage, hourly of like time spent watching. So I could watch this at 16 times speed and finish an entire like dam footage, like an entire day worth of footage in a couple hours. And I would only get paid for that few hours. So you might as well go slower, like 3-4 times speed, and make sure that you get it right so that the data is accurate. You know what I mean? Is a white perch also similar? No, I feel like the white perch head is more pointy, but I see what you mean. I see what you mean about the snout, but I feel like it was also kind of big. Did the dam give you the footage? Well, I'm working with the people at the dam right now, the people at the fish passage. So yes, basically they have about 6 months worth of footage, 24 hours a day, and they need people to go through it and identify the fish that pass through
Poggers.
and collect data. Thank you, Rhoda Primed. Rhodamus Primed. So it looks like whatever that fish was did not make its way through. So we're going to have to remember that that's a fallback, and we're going to have to identify it solely based on that. Solely based on the footage that we saw. But we'll finish the video first and then go back and do that. How many streams will you do like this? It's cool. I'm going to be doing this like multiple hours a day anyways. Probably not a day, but like multiple hours a week anyways, because this is now my part-time job. Is the reason to do that to find out what fish lives at the dam? No, they're testing the effectiveness of this passage along the side of the dam. They're testing how effective it is at letting fish through. Because right now we think it's really, really bad at letting fish through. I mean, as you can tell, there's almost nothing passing through, and it's not like there's no fish around. It's just they're not finding it. It's a very small opening. It's a narrow passage. So it's clearly not very effective. So to determine how effective it actually is, and also to monitor shad populations, how would they fix it so fish could get through easier? Well, they said they have a lot of ideas. I'm not particularly keen to the actual technological aspects, but from what I understand about the passage, I haven't been. There's like a little concrete, like 3 foot by 3 foot square in the side of the dam. So first of all, the fish even finding the opening it's very unlikely, because of course they're going to swim along the dam wall. So it's very unlikely they even find the opening. And then once they find the opening, there's like a 5-chambered pool room. What is the purpose of identifying the fish by species? Data. Specifically, we're monitoring shad populations, and shad can be distinguished. You could have gizzard shad, American shad, river herring, or blueback herring. So getting accurate numbers for each species rather than for just somewhere in that family, whatever that is. Is that Clupiidae? I don't think it's Clupiidae. Maybe it is. Bye, Kathy. So that might be the only fish we see on this one. And we're going to have to identify it based on like 5 frames of footage. We're not sure yet, Garami Gang. Why is it important that the shad regrow? Shad are a huge food resource for a lot of people and animals. And it used to be that shad runs actually like fed entire villages of people. But because of the building of dams, there are not enough shad to really be catching anymore. So we're trying to restore shad population so that that food resource opens up once again. Among the fact that they're also important to the ecosystems that they live in. I mean, anytime you take an animal out of a functioning ecosystem, it's not like it's going to have no consequences. Feel if the area was more well lit, it'd be easier to tell? No. You're actually wrong, and I understand why you think that, but when you see a fish, and we saw a fish earlier, you know that, like, they stand out much more in the dark. I actually think that during the nighttime, the darker it is, the easier it is to identify. Because the fish stands out so much more. What does SPP mean after the fish names? SPP just means we don't know the species. So that those fish that have SPP next to them, we don't identify down to species. So sunfish SPP, there's a lot of different species of sunfish. We don't bother. We just say sunfish because it's not worth trying to figure out the minute differences between the different species of sunfish. River herring we do try because there's only 2. Predictions if there'll be a fish in a video. I'm down if there's a mod here. Hi Nova. We don't have Florida sunfish here. We have pumpkin seed. We have red belly. What else do we have? Green and then hybrids. All right, let's go back through. What time was it at? Everyone remember? 6:45. Let's go frame by frame on this. All right. So initially the snout's looking kind of pointed. It's kind of giving me carp vibes, right? Next frame. So look at the operculum. So let's pull up some pictures. Let's pull up some pictures because I think that'll be helpful. Common carp. Let's look at the operculum placement. Maybe from the angle we're looking at. So the operculum is placed, you know, you got the eye, look at where the eye is. See, now I'm not getting the vibes. Okay, look, so see how the carp snout kind of goes out more after the eye? This one kind of looks like it just tapers off. It's more blunt. It's more rounded, right? And then we've got Quillback, which kind of gives me the blunted vibe. And the operculum shape makes sense. I'm starting to think Quillback. Let's watch a few more frames. Okay, I watched the eye. He definitely fell back. All right, I think I'm down to call this a Quillback. What do you guys think? You guys agree? We down to call this a Quillback? All right. So what we do now is I have this document and I go date. So now we have to look at this stuff on the side. So the date is 3/30/03/2021. The time, well, let's get a more accurate one. He shows up about now, about at 6:45. So we'll call it 02233. 02233. Species, Quillback. And I don't think we need any notes. I think we're good. All right, cool. We have our first identified fish. On to the next video. So we just watched HK1, so now we watch BUL1. Oh yeah, fallback. Wow, you guys are great. You guys are better at this than I am. Okay, wait, there's a difference. There's fallback and there's fellback. Let me confirm that I know what I'm talking about. Falls back is the fish swims upstream through the fish ladder but fails to make it successfully. Fell back means they fell back from upstream. Okay, so that's a fallback. That's a fallback. Because they tried to get up and then fell back. Good call, chat. Alright. Alright, you guys ready for the next one? No, it didn't actually disappear, Blue Tangs. I watched the eye. The eye goes behind, because the eye reflects the light the best. Should we... Oh yeah, you guys want to gamble if there's going to be a fish in this video or not? Will this... Here, let me adjust. Will this video... So this is 24 minutes of footage. Of real life footage. Yes. No. And I'll give y'all a minute. So this is 24 minutes of real life footage. So far, we've watched 2 24-minute footages, and we've found 0 fish. No, 1 fish, 1 fish. So right now it's looking like a 50-50. When there are minute differences between the species, why do we call them different species? Species is defined as they're not able to interbreed. They're not able to have offspring which can reproduce on their own. That's what a species means. So there are different species of sunfish, and even if the only difference between them physically, like what you're looking at, is like a tiny pattern on the side, they can't interbreed. They can't have kids that can then have kids. So therefore, they're different species. That's what matters. Hybrids get a little complicated. But that's the definition of species. Did I miss a fish? You did. That's what viable offspring means. It means the offsprings can then reproduce. What about adoption? Yeah, I suppose they could adopt. That's true. I guess we'll have to rethink our definition of species. I'll get back to you on that one. Didn't think it would make such a difference. Well, there are species, different species that look the exact same. Like, no matter what you do, you could look at them from completely every little section from the outside. You could cut them open and look at every little thing. And you will not find a single difference, a single anatomical difference between them. But for some reason, maybe they were separated for a while by like some geographical thing, or maybe they mate at different times a year, or maybe one mates at night and one mates during the day. They just haven't interbred for a long time, and now they're incapable of interbreeding with each other. Fish that raises babies in their mouth, multiple fish do that, but jawfish, particularly known for stirring the eggs and such. Can fish melt? I don't think so. I think only really like metal and like cheese can melt. Though I've never understood the difference. When you get something hot, it either like burns and chars or it melts. What determines whether something melts or burns? Someone who knows chemistry can probably explain that to me. Is that an eye? No, it's too stable. Thought I saw an eye. This like white speck here really looks like an eye, but it's way too still in like fast flowing water. No, you're good, Theo. I wouldn't end stream that quick. I'm doing work right now, essentially. I can clock this in as hours. I'm basically working, but on stream. And if you're wondering if it's legal for me to be showing this footage, all of this footage is actually live streamed 24 hours a day from the dam's website during the year. So although it's not necessarily posted, like there's not the footage isn't like uploaded to the internet, it's all live streamed. So if you wanted it, it's all there. So the information is not private. No, it's just like a window on a website. It's not streamed on Twitch, Nair. It's just like on their website, they have like a little box that has the footage. It would be funny if they had emotes and shit, and everyone would like watch the live stream. You'd need more fish to pass through. People would be very bored with this. It's too slow. Not enough fish pass through. Are there going to be more of these streams? I don't know. Should I do more? Do you guys like these streams? It's all depending on how reception is, whether people like it or not. Damn. Okay. Yeah. Fuck it. I'm down. I will do more. Yeah. We get to talk about stuff and look at fish. I mean, I'm down. Listen, here's the thing. I'm going to be doing this anyways, right? You guys make it a lot more interesting. Because otherwise I would just be sitting here fucking staring at my screen being like, fish, 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 fish. So at least I get to talk about stuff. Why do we need to catalog this? Why not just count how many fish made it through? Because we're doing research on specific fish. Shad, specifically. American shad versus gizzard shad versus river herring versus blueback herring. And while we're already identifying, so we're doing research on those 4 species, and if we're already going to identify from 4 species, we might as well get the data from the other species. Because if someone decides that they want to do a research project on like Quillback in the future, now we have a whole data set worth of Quillback research for them to look at. And they don't even have to do anything rather than having to go through all the footage. So if someone's already watching the footage, they might as well, you know? Will this be on YouTube? I don't know. Marge and I were talking about doing like a highlight video of this or something. You know what I mean? Just like after a couple streams of this, just post like the best moments, like us seeing our first fish, us identifying stuff, just talking about stuff. I think this would be like a really sick podcast. Identify dam footage while just talking about stuff. Highlight of the one fish. Oh yeah, I forgot. You guys bet on this, huh? All right, well, you've got 8 minutes of IRL footage left. So it'll take us about 3 minutes if you bet on a fish being here. You've got about 3 minutes of real life time. Can I change my bet? No. I will bet on an eel. That's a bad bet, bro. This is from March. That's another big reason that we're not seeing a lot of things. This is early footage. We're watching March right now. The footage goes all the way through August, I think, or July. So we will be watching later months, like spring. That's when everything starts to come through. So once we start watching spring footage, we'll be looking at a lot of fish. Like it may get to the point where we need to spend an hour on a single video. What's the cobweb thing on the bottom? It's just like sticks and algae and stuff. We'll get to daytime videos. So keep in mind, we started at midnight and we're now at 1 a.m. So the sun will start coming up around 4 or 5. So we'll get there and then you'll start seeing light and everything. Why is there so much plastic? I haven't seen any plastic. This is all leaves and sticks and stuff. Have a vacuum suck the fish through the hole. Okay, well, we don't want to force the fish to pass through the dam if they don't want to. The idea is they are able to if they want to. The idea is we don't want to force the fish to do anything. Forcing them to pass through is just as bad as not letting them pass through. It's the same thing. Is it common to see plastic? I have not seen any plastic, but I wouldn't probably be able to determine the difference. But you have to keep in mind what we're seeing is a river flowing into the ocean. Usually the plastic ends up in the ocean. And like I said, this is a very small little passage. It's very unlikely for something like plastic to make it in there. All right, you guys have 30 minutes or 30 seconds of real life. Oh, no shot. Yikes. All right, rip betters. Rip betters. Will this video have a fish? No. Alright, shall we do it again? Alright, chat, bet again while I get the next video up. Alright, so that was OVJA Bull. We're on DBN1, so we're down to, well, this one will end at 1:30. So within a couple videos, by like the time we get here, we'll be looking at daylight hours. So, DBN1. They are in order in the folder, it would seem. Should we watch this one faster? Do you guys think we're ready for 4 times speed? How about 3.5? How about 3.5 times speed? Make it a little faster, but not too fast. We still want to catch something. I mean, that one Quillback that we saw came in and out of the frame pretty quick. So we might have missed that if we went too fast. Yeah, I like that I've turned my part-time job into a stream podcast gambling session with a bunch of guys on the internet. When do salmon come? We don't see salmon here in this river. From what I know, we see trout, not salmon. What time of the year? Right now we're looking at the date and time are in the bottom right. Right now we're looking at March 30th, 2021. So March, the end of March of this year. When do the most fish come out? Early to mid-spring. You're getting double paid? Holy shit, I didn't even think about that. You're right. With subs and ads and stuff like that from Twitch. And donations. I'm getting paid for my job and getting paid to be streaming my job. Dude, Twitch is so sick. Just entertainment in general, so sick. Infinite money glitch. Keep saying subs are your friends, it works, apparently, but I feel bad now. Because I said every one of my subs is my friend and like 3 people subbed. So I feel bad. Bank account probably looks like you're doing illegal activity. Trust me, my bank account is not great. I still have student loans, among other things, to pay for. But streaming and YouTube and all that have improved my life and my financial situation significantly. So I'm very appreciative for that. I will no longer have as much student debt. In Germany, you have to inform your employer if you have a second job that could impede your work time. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. That's like a required thing to say. But this doesn't impede on anything. I have a certain amount of footage that I'm supposed to watch on a weekly basis, and I'll get it done. Whether I do it on stream or not, I think doesn't exactly matter. Slightly lower. I'm hoping to come out of college with no debt. That is the goal of all this. Streaming and YouTube and everything, I'm hoping to make enough that I come out of college with no debt. And hopefully also make Marge a shitload of money along the way. Getting paid to watch TV? I wouldn't quite call this TV. Yeah, college debt's crazy. I mean, I'm losing tens of thousands of dollars to college debt, but I've also learned a decent bit. Ah, shit, a new leaf just got stuck there. The pileup is building. Soon enough, we won't be able to see anything. I'm excited for it to get brighter, for you guys to see daytime footage, because daytime footage is pretty nice. Daytime footage is usually very clear. Nighttime footage is a little rough. There are a lot of leaves. If you were doing a study on leaves that got in a fish passage, I guess you probably couldn't identify many of the leaves, but without streaming, I bet this would be super boring. I would just have like a show or music or YouTube or something up. Problem is I can't really take my eyes off of it very much. You guys are my backup eyes. You guys are watching too. So if something goes by, you guys will see. But watching it alone, I like can't take my eyes off of it. So there's not a lot of like extra entertainment that I could actually put on that would be viable. Got a chroma key? Are you asking me to chroma key out the black? What would that even look like? I'm kind of curious. Video or tools, effects and filters. There's got to be a video effects. Do you think there's a chroma key? Colors, color extraction. Jesus, what? What color? Wait, someone give me the color code for black. Wait, what would a fish look like with this? Should we go back and look at the other fish with this? 1111. Okay, looks the exact same. Bro, we can make this any color. Should we see what a fish looks like with this? Alright, let's finish this video normally. Let's finish this video normally, and then I want to see what that quillback looked like if we had that. Maybe we could make it more, make the fish stand out more. Make it green, it's easier for us to distinguish. You think green is the easiest color to distinguish shape from? I feel like red might be good. We'll look. We'll look at that quillback footage if we don't see anything in this one. Because really, most of the time we're identifying on the shape, not on the color. Very rarely you can't even see the pattern. Even in broad daylight, it's pretty hard to see the color. Any anime suggestions? I'm out. I still love Parasite. Still my favorite anime. I don't know. I don't exactly have a happy, wholesome one for you right now. Haven't watched any wholesome ones lately. Nat's a wholesome anime, but like cool ones that have cool shit. Nat liked The Great Pretender a lot. I recommended her The Great Pretender and she liked that. Watch Cory in the House. Yeah, watch Cory in the House. It's a fire anime. Cory in the House. Dragon Ball Z Abridged. Dragon Ball Z Kai, you mean? Dragon Ball Z Kai is good, but not exactly a super happy show. A lot of problems, a lot of big guys trying to destroy Earth. How long is left on this footage? 1 minute. 1 minute of footage. And since we're going at 3.5 times speed, it's like 20 seconds. Less than that. Looks like believers are gonna fall once again. And rip believers. Alright. Damn, there were a lot of points on yes that time. People believing, huh? Alright, let me start another one. And then let's look at the other footage in red. So it was HK, right? It was at like 6:45. Yeah, there he is. Alright. Alright, video, tools, effects and filters, video effects, colors, color extraction. Let's make it red. Holy shit! Okay, is it just me or can you see better? Someone said green. What's green? What does color threshold do? I don't know what these things do. Posturize. No. Gradient. Look at the eye. Look at how much the eye stands out. What? Sepia. Doesn't really help much. Negate colors. Green is O3FC13. 5C13. Does that help, you think? Yeah, let's go back. I actually feel like this is kind of light. This is kind of worse. Do you guys think this is worse? Or do you guys think this is better? You see it best now? Yeah, actually, I guess I see what you're talking about. It's brighter now than red. Well, this is a good frame to look at because this is our clearest frame. So let's adjust it on this frame. So what was FF000? Was red. So these are our two options. I feel like the green sees it better. Yeah, I think the green is better. But the question is the green better than no color? I feel like there's no difference. The fish is just green. Green is better? Well, green is better than red, but is green better than no color? I say keep it. Green is more entertaining to look at. All right, fuck it, I'm down. I am diggity down, but I think we're gonna have to do that every time, unfortunately. Okay. So we just did BN1. Did I run I ran the prediction, right? You guys got a new prediction? Okay, yeah, you guys got a new prediction. I did BN1. Thank you, Signor Penguino. Now we're on 001. They do seem to be in order in the folder, I'll say. What is this shit at the bottom? Oh. Alright. Shall we go up to 4 times? Now that we're experts with the green camera. Posture check. Lucky for you, I just redid my posture. Teach me how to do predictions and I'll do it. It's not really hard. You just do /prediction and then type in the question, the 2 outcomes, and how much time they have, and then hit start. The videos are still March. Yeah, this is all 1 day we're looking at. We are only watching 1 day. You watch 24 hours at a time. I already made the prediction, Nat. It might be able to tell the difficult to tell the color pattern in the fish. We never are able to tell the color pattern. Color and pattern is not something that we can go on. Ever. Even in like the brightest daylight in the clearest water, you can't really tell what pattern a fish has. You're going almost exclusively on shape always. Hi, Elbow. You'll like this stream. We're identifying fish. You can tell color if you change color to what you want it to look like. I guess so. New emote pog. Oh, we have completely new emotes. Check out the emotes. We have an entirely new set. If we have a fish, pause on the frame and go to default color just in case. Yeah, that might not be a bad call. We'll see. I'm only testing this green. If you wanted to see a pink shark, just change the color. 5 head. Just change the color. Just make it pink. Pink dolphins, pink river dolphins aren't actually pink. They're just normal dolphins that people put a pink filter on. Do you have legs? No, I don't, actually. I was sat down in this chair 3 years ago and I have not gotten up since. Holy shit, dihydrogen monoxide in leaves? What about a brighter green? I don't have the color code for a brighter green. Yes? Hello? Okay. Love when people knock on the door. Yes? Well, then fucking open the door, bro. What?
Is Elias in here?
No. Why you always just text him? Why you always looking for Elias? People always come into the room looking for Elias. Just text him. Hi, Santiago. My fucking roommate has a search party after him at all times. Did you guys see a fish? I didn't see. I wasn't looking. You guys were in charge while that was happening. If we missed a fish, it's your fault. No fish? Alright, I trust Nova. I trust Nova to have been paying attention. Nova also bet on there being no fish. Wait a minute. This could be rigged. Who's Marge? Marge is my video editor. First time ever here. Congratulations, Ace Tanker. B1FF69 is a brighter green. Alright. Someone remember that. Captain Stroon, remember that. And if we see another fish, we'll try it. We'll try all the color combinations. I'm hoping for like a more full shape so that we can tell, because what we had there was only the head of a quillback, not the full shape. So keep your color codes in mind and we'll try a bunch and see what looks good once we see another fish. I need, like I said, like a full shape to distinguish. Damn, believers are really getting fucked. What were the odds on this one? No fish has passed in, what, an hour and a half now? I think rock bass are fairly rare through this area, but not rare enough to not be on the list of fish that we're looking for, so that's something. Yeah, the day I see a megalodon pass through this 3x3 fucking enclosure. Believers copium. Yep, we've got about 4 minutes of real life time left. So you have about 4 minutes of real life time. So about a minute of video time. You're betting on sea lamprey? Again, I think you're voting on fish that it's a little too early in the year. We're talking about the end of March here. It's still pretty cold. Like, this is still winter, basically. Yeah, but sea lamprey funny. Okay, fair enough. Ooh, it's looking rough for the believers. About 20 seconds. Nice, Nat. I love mac and cheese. I make it like once a week, maybe twice. Alright, believers. Rip you. Can crabs pass through this thing? Well, it's a freshwater river, so... Not really. I mean, I'm sure they could, but they aren't there. Alright, guys, surely the next video will have one. Surely it will. Everyone vote yes on this one. Definitely this video will have one. Alright, 001, we're at to 5GP. We're getting to 2 AM now. 5P1. Four times speed, green filter. You know how it is. We summon the salmon? Yeah. Summon a fish that has, like, never been in this river ever. I accidentally said no. Rip you. Guess you're gonna lose. There's gonna be a fish in this video. I'm 100% sure. I'm 100% sure there's gonna be one in here. You guys see the moon? Like, you can see the moon going down above the water. That's what that light is. Because there's no artificial light. That's the moon. Or the reflection of it, at least. Because the surface of the water is right there. Right at the top of the footage we're looking at is the surface of the water. If there isn't a fish, I get mod? No. Disagree. But there's going to be a fish, for sure. Certainly in this one, we're going to see a mosasaur. You know what? I was sitting here preparing this footage, and I was like, damn, they're going to make a lot of jokes about the Meg swimming through this thing, aren't they? And I was damn right they were. Whoa! I was right. I was right. All right, now we get to identify. Choose outcome. This video does have a fish. All right. Oh, that's gonna be rough to identify. That is gonna be rough to identify.
Poggers.
Thank you, Jarek. All right, Shad vibes for sure. I can't quite see the tail. Hopefully when he comes into the light. Okay, that's not a very forked tail. Could it be a gizzard shad? The tail's not quite as forked as I would expect from an American shad, but it's also kind of small. It could be a river herring. I think it might be a river herring. Can we see the dorsal fin at all? No, walleye is very wrong. Yeah, so see the tail? Look how the tail is like, you can actually clearly see the shape of the tail here. It's like a, I don't know how to explain it. But it is not shad-like. Well, it's not really herring-like either, though. It's not, I mean, it's a sunfish-like tail, but it's not a sunfish. It's got a perch-like tail, but it's not a perch. Yeah, I mean, I think it's just river herring, but we need to be as thorough as possible because this data does matter. We don't want to just guess, so. Look at the eye size. River herrings have pretty small eyes, but that is just light reflecting off of the eye. Look at the size of the caudal peduncle. It's definitely not an American shad. I can rule out an American shad. Yeah, let's get a good frame and then try other colors. Let's get a good frame and then try other colors. There's an okay frame. All right. Video effects. First, let's take off the color extraction. Yeah, you can see the tail pretty clearly, but... Okay, what were the other colors you guys wanted to try? Give me some colors. Yeah, it does not have bass or sunfish or perch vibes at all. I agree, it's probably a herring. 38FF84. Is that worse? I think that's worse. That shows less detail. It's too bright. B1FF69. Jesus Christ. What is this? Why is it showing such like dark splotches? I think that's also too bright. Yeah, it's just making white things. It's just making things too bright. We need contrast. Oh. The red again? What, you guys want to try the red again? FF000? No, that's bad. I think default colors might just be the way to go. I'm gonna leave it default for now. I'm thinking it's a striped bass. It's not a striped bass. Way too small. I can see where you're coming from, but way too small. Plus, yeah, Elbo's right. Bass swim pattern doesn't make any sense. Bass are powerful swimmers. Striped bass are powerful swimmers. Ooh, that tail, dude. The fucking caudal fin. I think it's a blue. No, I think it's just... I'm not confident enough to distinguish which river herring, but I'm confident enough to call it a river herring. Here's the thing, river herring are usually in schools. And this guy is alone. The fork on that tail. Wait, the margin goes out onto the tail. I just saw something. Hold on. The margin goes out onto the tail. Yeah, river herring don't have that. Blueback kinda do, but not really. Gizzard shad don't. No, it's not a sucker. Man, I think blueback was the closest from what I saw. The way the margin extends onto the tail, which I can sure that I can see here. Yeah, L-Life doesn't have it. My guess is blueback herring, I think. I think we're just gonna say that it's a solitary blueback. This is way more difficult than I imagined. Oh yeah. Elba, what do you think about blueback herring? Yeah, that fish is struggling to get up. I mean, it's fast and he's small. I think it's also too small for a shad. This is a homeschooled blueback. Dude, look at that frame. Blueback herring sounds good to me. All right, bucket. We'll go with blueback. Though I might just put river herring SPP. I think I'm probably just gonna put river herring SPP. Let me get the exact name because you have to format things right. There's blueback herring. Oh, there's no river herring SPP. We have to choose. This is the list of potential. Oh no, we can do river herring SPP. Okay. Yeah, I am not confident enough to call this a blueback. So I will call this river herring SPP. All right. River herring SPP dot, right? Cool. And then, why is everything in the sheet not centered? Disgusting. The date's gonna be 03/30/21. The time that he first comes on screen. Oh, 01/57/24. Oh, this is supposed to be 00. Oh, okay. 01/57/24. It's formatting it wrong. Here, date, data, or wait, no. Format cells, date. Oh, oh wait, no, this is time. I want this. Still doesn't show it right, but that's fine. I think that's fine. I don't think it needs the double O. It's Justin streaming today. I didn't even talk to Justin about streaming today. Let me just save this. I have no notes. I don't think there's anything we need to say. If I was saying a blueback, I might put a note in that I think is it worth noting that it's swimming alone? I don't think so. Like, yes, they typically shoal, but I don't think that it's particularly horribly uncommon that one might make it through unshoaling. All right. Well, that was a debacle. Let's finish off this video. Raid Calvar after? I could, maybe. Here's the thing. I want to only raid people who are doing really good streams. I'm only raiding good content from now on. If I just end stream, there's no one doing good content right now that I know. Because I feel like I raid people for the sake of raiding people. Yeah, Calvar's playing League, so that's a no. I just raid people for the sake of raiding people, and then you guys leave within 30 seconds because obviously it's not interesting. You know what I mean? So. I'm only going to raid people who are doing, like, pre-prepared, high-quality content, like Justin was planning to do yesterday, or the other day, when I then didn't read him. Damn, footage more interesting than League? True. Whoa! Was that a surface? Look at that. It's just an oak leak floating on the surface, but it looked really fucky. Threw Justin under the bus? Okay, that's not true. I just forgore. I just straight up forgore. I had a very stressful stream. That whole drawing stream, a lot of stuff went wrong in the background that you guys couldn't see. So when you guys watched the drawing stream with Maria and Shark Bites and I, it looked great. Like, it looked like everything was going well. Dude, so much shit was going wrong. I was so fucking stressed that entire stream. And then also I was missing Summit, which I had been looking forward to for like a month now. So I was like, okay, fucking end stream, undo the stress, start watching Summit. And I just totally forgot that I talked to Justin about. Rating him. So my B. You only miss like round 1 losers and winners. Yeah, I ended up not missing that much, but still. I was just stressed because I was missing it. Magi was about to play, so I wanted to like quickly end so that I had time to go get water and then watch my favorite player. That plus being stressed about the stuff that was happening on stream, you know. I just didn't think about it. I was just like, all right, let me end this fucking stream so I can go do things. Okay, Lila. Yeah, you did decent, Nat. Do you have any published papers for us to read? I'm listed as a author on 2 papers, but they're not my papers. I'm not really a researcher. Not really my thing. I do more of the logistical work. Researching is not really something I'm into. I've just been part of research projects and did enough work to get listed. Verified on Twitter when? I still don't even really understand like what the check mark means. The check mark on YouTube I have. The check mark on Twitch I have. Check mark on Twitter, who knows? It's just like a verification that you are who you say you are. But like anyone could verify like, hi, I am Nair. I have 0 or 30 followers on Twitter or whatever, but I am Nair. And it's like, okay, you're verified as Nair. You know what I mean? Doesn't make sense. Do you have any proof that fish are real? We've seen 2 fish already. You have to be in articles. Oh, is that what it is? You have to be in some news article? I have a wiki page. Does that count as being in a news article? Someone has to write a news article about me. Can one of you guys just... All right, everyone just make like a Google site and write news articles about me. Then we'll get me verified on Twitter. I don't know why. I don't tweet very much.
Poggers.
Thank you, Gixum. The Gixum. Yeah, if you guys have Prime subs available, which you get for free with Amazon Prime, you should sub to me. Support high-quality streams like this, watching damn footage. Oh! Alright, there goes that video. That was 5p1. Alright, there was a fish in that one, though, so Believers did finally win. Believers finally got some hope. Oh, and most of the votes were on yes that time? Okay, here we go. Will most of the votes be on no this time? That was 5P. HIP 1. Oh shit. I still have the default somehow. We're past 2 a.m. now. We are 2 hours into the day. So we have done 1/12 of the work for each day. So I'm expected to do 24 hours of footage every week. That's part of like my job. So we have done 1/12 of what I'm supposed to do this week, which when you put it like that, sounds like we have not done very much. I think people usually watch at a higher speed. I feel like maybe we'll kick it up. Now that I thought about it that way, we'll kick it up to 5. I'm 20, but I'll use my mom's Prime for you. Let's fucking go. Aquatic videography news journalism. Yeah, what if I make my own news website, my own like blog or something, and then write an article about myself, but from the perspective of someone else? Like write it in the third person. Is that psychopathic? Who cares? I can get verified on Twitter. If evolution is real, why are there still fish? I love that argument. If evolution is real, why do apes still exist? That one takes me aback. I've had someone actually say it. My first time catching a stream, and it really is just fish. Pretty cool. Okay, this is not usually what I do on stream. I'm trying this for the first time to see if anyone likes this. To see if I should do this more often. But this is not a usual thing that I do on stream. Evolution is real. Why does Professor Oak give us Bulbasaurs? Holy shit. That guy's onto something. Is it a biography or an autobiography if you write it in the third person? I don't know. I guess it's a autographic biography. I don't fucking know. I played the Song of Time on the ocarina and now I'm becoming old. How do I stop this? Play it backwards. Then you'll start getting young. Jesus Christ, dynamic typo. Your name was not kidding. I think you spelt nearly every word in that sentence wrong. This is pretty dope. I like Twitch for chatting with people, so this is chill background noise. Cool. It's also dope when we see a fish and we get to work it out together. Humans are real, why are there still apes, or why are there still monkeys? It's probably my favorite anti-evolution argument ever. Funny as fuck. Looking like an L on this one. We've got about 6 minutes of footage, which is at 5 times speed, about a little over a minute. We've got a little over a minute of real life time. Or I guess video time. I don't know which one's real life, which one's video. This is video time. Damn, fish must have gone extinct in the 30 minutes between this video and the last one. Crazy. That herring that we saw go by that we identified, that was the last fish on Earth. He made it upstream and now there's 0 more fish ever again. So sad. This is so sad. He was the last of his kind. Should I upload this to the VODs channel? Do you think anyone would find this interesting? I don't think so. I think we'll, well, I could. I don't think anyone would really watch it, but I could. You have a VODs channel? Yeah, AVNJ VODs. Watch time from those two people? You right. It's free watch time. Yeah, subscribe to AVNJ VODs on YouTube. It doesn't have all my VODs. It just has usually the ones where I do like high quality content. Oh yeah. Believers got fucked on that one. That was a solid no fish. But most people voted no. It seems like everyone votes yes until a fish shows up. And then they all vote no. Alright. After HIP is VQ1. Nope. Wait, is it actually HIV? No, it's whatever. Was that a fish right at the start? I don't think so, but I'll look. I think what you just saw is a leaf going by, but it like freeze framed for a second because I was upping the speed. Pretty even bet this time. Can't we just get an AI to do this? No. AI are really terrible at telling the difference between leaves and fish and random debris. And even then, they can't get species. Or at least current AI, I should say. They tried to do a whole thing where they had AI try to do this job. Yeah, but with low light levels, blurry things, and a shitload of random stuff going by. Yeah. Yeah, I have a gaming channel as well. I have a fish channel, a gaming channel, and I guess a VODs channel. I also have a fourth channel, which is just like a secondary for random shit that I just upload. But there's nothing interesting on there. Just like speedruns and stuff. I should look at this monitor. Why do I look at the main monitor? I can watch the fish and watch chat at the same time on this monitor. Is the MOT speedrun thing still a bet? Yeah, sure. You won't beat it, though. Watched your Stardew video. It was actually pretty pog. Which one? There. Didn't know that channel was still active. I recently revived it. I recently revived it and have been playing games with Nick and other people. Crabzilla joke. The most recent, the Is God Real one. It's been a week since your last upload. Yeah, Nick's been busy, but we have some stuff to talk about because Nick has been busy with a girl. So we have some fun things to talk about. It's almost hit, like my gaming channel's almost gonna hit 2,000 subs, which is pretty cool. Do you sneeze? Yes. I've sneezed on stream many times. Thank you, Ryan. At least you go back and check. Zach, do you like lungfish? Yeah, I think they're pretty dope. Depends which one you mean, though. Two distinct sets or groups, I guess, of lungfish. I like both, though. I don't really have a preference either. My campaign for VIP is back. How many points you at, Gots? Yeah, it would carry over Nair. That's good. Maybe we'll hit 2K subs soon. You have 60K, Gots? Oh, damn. Wait, Gots, you could just win one of these bets and have enough. If you win one of these bets on whether there's going to be a fish in the footage or not. Can't find the vlog channel? When did I ever say there was a vlog channel? I have a VOD channel. VOD as in past broadcasts from Twitch. I do not have a vlog channel. Daily fish. What would I even do? Hi guys, I woke up in my dorm room, stared at footage of a dam for a day, and then I went to sleep. Oh, also I made mac and cheese at some point and a Beyond Burger. Vlog your college lectures? That's highly illegal. Why do you not link them to your main channel? I cannot figure out how. It used to be really easy to like have on your main channel have like a thing that linked you to your other channels, but they've like totally fucked it up. I have to look into how to actually do it. The new like YouTube setup system, like channel customization, is impossible to work with. It's looking like an L on this one for the believers. But you know what that means? We go in a pattern. 3 in a row, no fish, probably means that the 4th one is gonna have a fish. That seems to be the pattern. So I'm pretty sure next one's gonna have a fish. Just based on past results. Oh wow, Doubters won that one. All right, Gots, if you're trying to make your money, I do not recommend betting if you are trying to save your 60K. However, this could be an opportunity. VQ1. CR1. We're past 3 a.m. now. We're starting at 3 a.m. here, so it's going to start getting bright in the next few hours or so. So it'll actually be even easier to see stuff as it gets bright outside. Wait, I started the prediction. All right. Oh, damn, a lot of believers. Just because I said that there's a pattern. You guys know that's not real, right? Fish don't just pass through 1 in every 4 videos by chance. They don't work on a perfect schedule like that. I was just saying so far that has been the pattern. Does not mean that that will continue to be the pattern. Stop Gamba shaming me. Okay, I'm sorry. Sorry for shaming your bet. Damn, more points on yes than no, huh? Interesting. Fat payout if no fish. Well, you better hope then. Bandwagoners, nopers. Nair, you literally also voted with what I said. You are a bandwagoner. You know what would be crazy? Imagine automating this job. Imagine if I just like went and did other things and I told you guys, or like, wait, what if I set up like a chat vote? Like if 10 people type the word fish, it pauses the video. And then I just go and do things and come back every few minutes to check if you guys have found a fish. Imagine. Just outsource this job. Is that legal? I mean, I can't imagine it's not. I mean, you guys, it's not unpaid labor because you guys could be here at any moment. We would just mess up the data? No, I would still come back and identify the fish. You guys would just pause it when one goes by. Every time I see stuff fly by, I think it's fish. The first time I watched the footage, every single leaf that went by, I was like, fish, 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 fish. But I've gotten used to it. And I think you guys are probably starting to get used to it soon. Yeah, it's not unpaid if it's willingly. That's what I'm saying. You guys could leave the stream and go to another stream at any time. So listen, if you're not willing to do the work, I will pay you all 1 cent each per hour. Okay, wait, no, that makes it illegal. Hold on. If I don't pay you and you all do it voluntarily, then it's legal. But if I pay you 1 cent, then I'm paying below minimum wage, and then it's illegal. Yeah, you guys get to bet. Yeah, you guys are entertained enough. You get identify fish at a different dam. They're willing to pay me 2 cents an hour at the dam further up the ocean. Thank you very much. The other fish biologist streaming on Twitch watching dam footage pays 2 cents an hour. We're gonna unionize. Fuck, I'm gonna have to pay y'all 3 cents an hour. Further up the ocean? I meant further north along the coast, but I didn't put it into good words. Fish Spotters Union. Wait, you guys are getting paid? Wait, you aren't? Yeah, just send me your social security number and I'll get you on the payroll. Send in your W-9. Nice, Nat. That's the fakest social security number I've ever seen, dynamic typo. The only faker one than that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have a question. So obviously it's illegal to take someone's credit card and buy stuff with it without their permission. But if someone gives you their credit card number and then you buy stuff with it, is that illegal? Like if one of you guys in chat was just crazy, like a super fan, and just like gave me your credit card number and then I just bought stuff with it, would that be illegal? You didn't tell me to buy anything and you're not happy that I'm buying things, but you gave me the number. You gave me the credit card number. So technically I don't have your permission and I do have your permission at the same time. Anyways, Doubters lost this one. That's a fat payout for the believers. I mean for the Doubters. What am I saying? Doubters won. All right. That was CR1. On to PR1. We're getting towards 4 a.m. Oh, wait, you can see the light starting to come in. Yeah, you can see by here it's actually starting to be light out and then, yeah. If you're dumb enough to give out your credit card number to a stranger, they should be able to use it. Yeah, but what's the line between, like, giving someone your credit card and them finding it out? You know what I mean? It's there. I feel like the line is thin. Someone's still using your credit card without your permission, and I feel like that's what makes it illegal. Yeah, like, what's the actual written law? What are the words? I want to see if I can get around it. You can see the ripples on the water? Yeah. Well, the surface is right there. Where you see that light at the top, that's the surface. This is not very deep. The bottom is the bottom of the window, and the surface is the top of the window. We can see the entire passage, because you don't want to miss fish going under or above the window. So we can see the entire thing. No, I'm not trying to steal someone's credit card. I'm just thinking, like, if someone was crazy in Twitch chat, you know what I mean? Like, let's say like a 12-year-old, like, stole their mother's credit card and then just typed it in Twitch chat or like sent it to me in a DM and was like, here's my, I didn't know they were a 12-year-old. And they're like, here's my credit card. And I said, okay. And then I spent like thousands of dollars with it. Would I be doing something illegal? Because technically I was given the credit card number. They didn't tell me to use it. But as far as I know, also, don't you still need the PIN number? Well, they would give me all that, obviously. In this hypothetical, they would give me everything. So as far as I know, I'm just spending money on a credit card that was given to me. So statute states specifically that if you use the card without permission, it's a criminal offense. But what I'm saying is, does someone giving you their credit card number constitute permission? Or is permission actually consenting to money being spent with the credit card? Right? At what point is permission given? Is permission given when the credit card number is given, or is permission given when they say, hey, you can spend it on this? The kid would be doing the illegal thing. You would get off because the law is forced to assume you didn't know the card was stolen. But that's not always true. Because, like, if you date a 14-year-old and the 14-year-old tells you they're 18, you're not just like, fine, because you could have legally legally would have assumed that they were 18. You know what I mean? Like, at some point, there's an expectation of knowledge gained. How did we get to jailbait? No, I'm saying the law can't always assume that you don't know. You know what I mean? Otherwise, people would get away with a lot of dumb shit. So, like, a kid giving you their mom's credit card number, I feel like the law would have to assume that you would at least double check or something like that. I feel like there's some responsibility on you, and you're not totally absolved of responsibility just because someone gave you their credit card number. Yeah, I didn't realize I robbed that train. Okay, that's not exactly what I meant. Zachary, elbow. The law literally interprets "I don't know" factor. Yes, I understand that, but what I'm saying, elbow, is that, what was I saying? I know it does, but there's still an expectation. Like in laws on dating ages and what counts as consent, there's still an expectation of knowledge gained. Just because you say, oh, I didn't know they were a child, doesn't totally absolve you of guilt, right? So in the same way, oh, I didn't know that the credit card was not theirs, or that the credit card was their mother's, or that, you know, doesn't absolve you of guilt. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying it was just a prank. You guys are taking this out of context. Imagine a fighting game but with fish. I tried to make it. Fighting games are really hard to code, but I got decently far into making one. I actually had like a functioning 2 characters stage and all that. At some point, I want to make a fish fighting game. I think it'd be sick. It's really difficult dynamic typo, and it's a lot of work, and I don't have time right now. But at some point in the future, if I do have time. You are still liable, however, if you truly did not know, you are not criminally responsible. That is not true. If you're a 20-year-old and you date a 14-year-old and they criminally prove that you did not know, you are not just suddenly, it's like, oh, okay, it's fine then. Our bad. You're not legally responsible, actually. That's not true. You are legally responsible, regardless of whether you knew or not. Anyways, next video. 6R1. Is that it? PR1, 6R1. I think you get a lower sentence. Yes, it's taken into account. You probably get a lower sentence and more lenience because if you truly did not know, but you're not just legally absolved of guilt. That's Elbow saying you're just legally not on the hook at all. It's taken into account, I'm sure, when your verdict and like your punishment is decided. But you're not just like, oh, it's cool. Sorry, you didn't know. It's not your fault. Not criminally responsible, it's justifiable. There you go. Now you're right. Yes, it is legally justifiable and it could be taken into account and all that. But you're not just totally unresponsible for the events that occurred. It also depends on the jury. Well, yeah, everything depends on the jury. There's no stability in any sort of court system. Judges are biased, juries are biased. There's no real way to eliminate that. Hey, we're about to pass into 4 a.m. It's almost 4 a.m. in this day that we're looking at. How many days or how many hours are in a day? 24. So we're about to be 1/6 of the way there. That's pretty cool. The fish got sleepy. Not a lot of fish go through at nighttime. Nocturnal fish are mostly like catfishes, bottom feeders, stuff like that. So I'm sure once the light comes out and starts to be daytime, we'll see more. Love the law talk in this fish stream getting me to do my homework. Hell yeah. But how would you know if it's embezzlement, Elbow? See what I mean? What if you saw a fish that looked unsettlingly like a person? Are you talking about like that devil-faced fish that I did a video on? What's the weirdest thing you've ever caught in the cameras? Well, you guys are actually witnessing my first day doing this. This is my first day doing this. You guys are here with me for my first time, so You guys have just as much experience as I have. What's the weirdest thing we've seen? A quillback and a river herring? A stick? Some leaves, maybe? Leaves. Yep. Freakiest thing we've seen is a leaf. A lot of leaves. Water. The moon. The moonlight. Damn, first time chat from someone who's been subscribed for a while. For 40 minutes. Bro, you subscribed 40 minutes ago and are just having your favorite first chat message now? Thank you, Jack Rick. That's my favorite kind of person. Subs before they ever even chat. It doesn't make any sense because you don't even know if the content is good. So why are you subbing? But you know what? I respect it. I've just been watching. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying it. Or are you enjoying it? I guess you didn't say you're enjoying the stream. You could think I'm cool, but this stream is dog shit. I watch you on YouTube mostly. I had to sub. Well, I appreciate that. Yeah, if you like me on YouTube and you want to support monetarily, Twitch is probably the best way. You could also buy merch, but that doesn't go as directly to me. Twitch, I get most of the money from, you know, subs and bits and ads and stuff like that. Merch, I get some money. I get a decent amount, and you get something out of it, which I think is good. Where is the merch? I think, do we have an exclamation point merch? Someone try it. Clothing. Does it come up? Is this the right one? Yeah, this is it. There you go. It's the Teespring link. Got my Crabzilla, Sharks Aren't Monsters, Why Do I Exist, Seahorse, The Meg is Extinct, various colors. There's a fish pog. There's my logo, and then that fish on a bunch of crap. We got merch. Are you being paid for watching the damn footage? Yes. Okay, Jack Rick. Yeah, merch is a pretty good way to support me. I like it because, like, when people sub on Twitch, it feels like they're not getting a lot out of it. You know what I mean? Like, I say their name and they get some emotes, but that's about it. Merch, you get something. You have a physical property that you can wear and enjoy. But I still get, you know, some of the money from it. So to me, merch feels like the best exchange between a viewer and a creator. Like the most honest exchange. You're not buying it just because you want to like send money my way. You're buying it because it's a useful thing, and it also happens to send money my way, which I think is cool. Damn, there has not been a fish in a while. We are bone dry. Damn, 88% on no. Dude, when a fish finally comes through, this prediction's gonna go crazy. You're getting fish education? Yeah, but you would get that whether you subbed or not. The stream is free, you know what I mean? You don't have to sub to see fish. To get fish education. So what actually incentivizes you to sub to the stream? Oh boy, Rodimus Primed. What is it? I'm waiting. What? That wasn't even... Someone clearly did not understand the assignment. You're supposed to ask me like, hey, have you heard of Ligma? And I have to say, who's Ligma? You know? No, Lila. Nope, you don't get to say one. That was it. Rodimus used their points for that. Damn, dude, the payout, if believers are right, if there's a fish in this video, they have like a 10 times payout. They have like an 8 or 9 times payout right now. If you put any money on believe, you could make a lot if there's a fish in this video. We are getting closer to daytime. Things should be starting to wake up. We're past 4 a.m. now. It's 4:20. We'll start being bright out soon. Or brighter, at least. Though I think the transitioning times are actually the hardest time to see. I think pure darkness, it's really easy to see fish, and pure light, it's easy to see fish. But the in-betweens, I feel like, is the most murky. But I could be wrong. I have a strong emotional connection to my channel points. I refuse to vote until morning. Okay. I sub because who the fuck else am I supposed to use a Prime sub on? Yeah, Prime subs are different because Prime subs are free. If you have a Twitch Prime, if you have Amazon Prime, that's free. That's different. An actual subscription where like you actually pay money, that feels like a weird exchange because you're getting like some emotes and me to read your name for $5. Which if that's worth $5 to you, nice. I don't mind it. But like I said, merch feels like the most honest exchange of between a creator and viewer for money. You know what I mean? You get an actually useful product out of it. Like undebatably a useful product out of it. Not like something like a Twitch emote that you're trying to find value in. You get an actual useful product out of it. But of course merch is more expensive. And I get a lesser percentage of it because all I'm doing is designing the merch. Other people have to do the actual creation and production and all that. Have you ever been to Canada? Yeah, I think so. At some point. You can keep going if you get more money. Oh, yeah. Listen, I'm not saying I don't want money. I very much appreciate all monetary support. I'm just saying the most honest exchange for me feels like merch. But if you just want to sub on Twitch because you want to support, that works very well. That works even more efficiently. Twitch emotes are a beta NFT. Jesus Christ, that's a tweet. Except not quite an NFT because multiple people can have them, but Twitch emotes do kind of have the same vibe. Later, Vale. Have a nice day. I think we'll go until the next fish, and then I'll probably be done for the day. Though I'm having a good time. Men in Black NFT. I do not own that image. Can't remember how I found you, but I'm damn glad I did. Well, I'm happy you found me too, Soapy. I'm back. Any fishies? No. Nothing yet. The odds keep getting better and better for believers every round. So eventually a fish is going to pop up and someone's going to make a ton of money. But not yet. Yeah, we should screenshot every fish that comes through the dam and make it an NFT. That's how we raise money for the dam. Dam fish passage NFTs. Are you guys even still looking at the... Where do you guys look? I'm curious about this. I set up this layout. I don't like this layout very much, but I tried my best. Where are you guys looking at the footage? Are you looking at me? Are you looking at that? Are you looking at chat? Are you just kind of looking around? What are you guys doing? I'm curious. JS1 to 0T1. Looking around. Look at footage. Okay, interesting. Just curious. Oh shit, I forgot a prediction. Alright, you guys have to watch for me, because I'm not looking right now. Alright. What is Discord link? Do exclamation point in Discord. Or below my stream, it should be linked in like the information area. Can't believe you get paid for this. Why not? Listen, not everyone's capable of identifying the fish. If I just left it to Twitch chat and was just like, here, identify this thing that's going by. Can I ask your dollars per hour? No. Sorry. What kind of music do you listen to? I go between a lot of stuff. I like a lot of French rap, a lot of like Russian rap / rock music, some old like 90s Russian rock is pretty good. And then in English, basically fucking anything, a lot of rock. French rap Macklemore? What? No. Macklemore is an American rapper. Like rap in French, like LJ, stuff like that. Hey, there's a Megalodon. We need a counter for the amount of Megalodon and Crabzilla jokes made. The odds are pretty good with the believers again. Believers do keep getting fucked. Dude, when it becomes daytime and there's fish in every video, what are we gonna do as a prediction? Maybe like any shad or something like that? Ask for a specific fish? Because during daytime, there's a lot of fish that pass through. In the beginning, there were more Meg jokes. Yeah, because everyone who showed up was like, oh my god, what if we saw the Megalodon? Wouldn't that be fucking crazy? And then no one laughed, and they were like, oh, crazy. The first time it's day enough, the doubters are getting fucked. Yeah. When the fish wake up, the doubters are getting fucked. So there's a line here. How long do you want to doubt for, doubters? Dude, I just saw a fish. No, you didn't. I would have seen it, and no one else would have seen it. Who's your favorite Transformer? Megatron. Is that his name? What's the evil dude? The evil big gray dude. Is it Megatron? Megalodon? No, why did I read that? Trinitron? Isn't that a TV? Megatron. Yeah, I like that guy. He's dope. Those movies are actually pretty dope. What's up? How do I get unbanned from the Discord? You don't. Optimus is a good guy. Have you guys seen that like one meme video where it's like Optimus Prime and like Bumblebee or whatever? And then it goes into like an auto-tune voice and it's like, I ain't had my wee sucked, bro. Classic video. The Decepticons are the good guys. I don't even remember what like the plot of the movie was. Are the Decepticons just trying to destroy the world or what? Dun dun dun. Yes, fish pee. Alright, looking like another fail for the believers, unfortunately. Sorry, believers. Hey, one of these days, guys, we're getting close to daytime. We're getting close. Back. Bow to back to bard. Bow to back to bard. Oh wait, I gotta do the prediction. Might be. How late is it for you? It's 4 p.m. for me. It's not late at all. Alright. Nair. I have a feeling. That's all I'll say. I have a feeling. Take that as you will. I have a feeling. Just instinct. I have a feeling there's going to be a fish on this one. What's up, Surreal? And I will say, last time that I said I had a feeling there was going to be a fish, there was a fish. That's when we saw the river herring. So... What's the bet? Oh my god, Nair went all in. What did you go all in on? Yes or no, Nair? You went... Wait, I gotta look at this prediction. It's only 2,000 to 11,000. What are you talking about? Oh, wait, no, that's the past bet. Wait, what is the current bet? Oh my god, there's 28,000 in the pool. Why is everyone on Believe? Oh my god, Doubter's about to make some money. Doubter's about to make some fucking money for no good reason, just because I said that. Why would you? No, fuck you. This is your fault for just... All I said was I had a feeling. I didn't say anything else. This is your fault. But hey, it's still possible. There could still be a fish in here. Okay. I voted yes because I was looking at the last poll. Yeah, I was looking at the last poll and I was like, what are you guys talking about? There's not that much money on yes. And then I looked at this poll. There's a fucking absurd amount on yes. All right, I will watch intently just for you, Ryan. We're going to make sure that if there is a fish in this footage, we will catch it. Just for Ryan. Your odds are so bad. It was like 21,000 to like 5,000. Your odds are so bad. Why would you... Oh my god. Okay, we're halfway through the video. What are you doing right now? Read the title. We are identifying fish from dam footage. Yeah, I mean, most of the money in there was you. That's on you, bro. Better be watching intently, Nair. Maybe you'll see something that we won't. It's still technically possible. If there's a fish now, he wins fat, though? No, he doesn't. The odds are so bad. It's like 21,000 to 4,000. He wins almost nothing. I mean, he wins like 3K, I guess. Oh, sorry, my bad. I forgore. I'm watching too intently, and all I'm seeing is leaves. I'm really trying for you. I mean, the fish passage is pretty shallow. Like, the back wall is right there. You can't see it in this water, but the back wall is right there. A fish couldn't pass by. Like, you know, it's designed specifically so that we can see the entire thing. We can see the top, the bottom, and the wall is pretty shallow. So if something was there, we would see it, trust me. It's not gonna, like, hide in the back. That would be a poor design. Come on, fish, 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 fish. Oh, this one hurts. I'm so sorry. Doubters made a lot of money, I guess. Some doubter just got rich. There has not been a fish in a really long time. Hey, guys, look at the footage. We're here now. And look, within 3 videos, it starts getting bright. So the next one after Vard should be Vask. Okay. We're getting towards daylight. It's now 5:30 a.m. What was that? Y'all see that? Shit, I zoomed. I don't know how to unzoom. How do I unzoom? Shit, video, fit window. What the fuck? No. Oh my god, okay, hold on. I swear I saw something though. Did you guys see something in the bottom left? I'll leave it at normal speed. Yeah, it didn't light up at all, though. That's the thing. Like, there might have been a stick or something, but a fish would glow white. So I'm going to have to say no. Because the fish, the whole point of the light that's in there is to reflect off of it, so. Ghost fish? No. The whole point of the light that is set up here in this fish passage is that it will reflect off of fish very brightly. So you shouldn't miss a fish at night. It will very clearly be there. Like, if you just see like a shadow passing by, then it's not a fish. Because it will glow bright if it is a fish. What if it's a dark fish? It's not about the color of the fish. It's infrared, so it's reflecting off of just living things. That's why the leaves reflect a little bit, but the leaves are dead, but they were once a living thing. An alive fish would reflect far more. In theory, like a long dead fish might not reflect very well. You like killed a fish way upstream or something. How sped up is the footage? We're looking at 5 times right now. What if there's a recently dead fish? It'll still reflect. How many times are you gonna type that, Moon? I trust either my or my mod's decisions in the Discord, so. Either be a normal functioning member of Twitch chat or we'll just ban you here as well. Well, he's typed it like 8 times. I ignored it like the first 7 times, but Home Dog typed it like 8 times. I'm not just gonna leave it. Pasta Razun. Pasta Razun. None of us are normal and functioning? That's not true. You guys are pretty good at being a Twitch chat. You guys like ask questions and talk about things. What's the gunk in the bottom right? Just like leaves, sticks, built up stuff. So the actual fish passage goes well below the window, but we want to make sure that we see all of the fish that pass through. We don't want them to pass under the window. So there's a little grate that comes up diagonally, and that's what all those things are on. They're on that little grate. So that little grate forces the fish upwards, essentially. So fish can't pass. That was just ripples on the surface, but it looked like something. Fish can't pass through without us seeing, essentially. What's your favorite type of pasta? I don't know. I'm a big pasta lover. I like basically anything. I dissected a fish from marine bio yesterday. That's hype. What fish? I've dissected many a fish. Some of these leaves look a lot like fish, yeah. They're too small, though. The only thing that would be that small are bait fish, and bait fish swim in decent-sized schools. So we would see a lot of things pass the camera at once, moving like fish. So if you see something that small, you can assure that it's not a fish. Hi, Soph. Is dissecting fish as disgusting as I would imagine? It depends. Fresh dissections, like freshly killed fish dissections, actually don't even really smell bad at all, unless it's a shark, of course. It's not very gross. Fish that have been like kept in like a freezer for a while, pre-dissection, that can be pretty gross. Where are the videos taken? At a dam on the Delaware River in New Jersey. What's your favorite fish organ? Probably the otolith. Otoliths are pretty dope. Have you dissected a shark? Yes. The oil in their liver is very pungent, so that tends to smell really bad. Would a bunch of fish just swim through such a small passage? It's happened. There's videos of big amounts of bait fish. All right, that's a no on that prediction. All right, we're starting to get towards light. We are about, what are we at? It's 6 a.m. in the morning now. We're almost to light. We're almost also a fourth of the way through the footage. Oh yeah, I suppose you could have not meant smelt when you said disgusting. Rip Nair. I think the next footage, not this video, but the next video might have fish, because that's like right before the bright light, so that's like everything waking up. Maybe. Not this one, but the next one. What kind of aquatic ecosystem would you most like to dive in? Freshwater. Like a big freshwater pond would be dope. That's like crystal clear. Like a high mountain pond in like Norway or something. Just go scuba diving there. What is more likely, upstream or downstream swimming? Upstream. Downstream fish don't need the fish passage. Wait, I didn't start a prediction? Shit. Downstream fish go over the dam. Upstream is where they need the fish passage. It is, Soph. People really enjoy it, and I'm having a good time. Wait, they go over? Yes. So the way dams work, if they don't, on rivers, they don't completely drop, they don't completely stop water. There's like a little lip of water that goes over the dam. So fish going downstream are very easily able to get over the dam, to jump over it. However, coming from the ocean, trying to go upstream, you're encountering a big wall, and it's not easy to get over. So that's what the point of the fish passage is. So it's very rare to see fish coming the opposite way, and that's why we don't even note it. Pee-poo. far down is the camera? This dam is I believe it's the first dam between the river and the ocean. There's other dams upstream, but I believe this is the first one. So this is the closest to the ocean. So in theory, if there were migratory fish coming up the river, this would be the first place where we would see them. Play it backwards and horses will go extinct, Nat. Playing it backwards is always the solution. How deep is it? The river? The river's pretty deep. This fish passage is probably like 12 feet maybe, but we can see everything. So the top of the window is the surface of the water, and the bottom of the window is there's a grate that comes up that forces fish upwards, so. Can't bet because I live in Poland. No, that's a good thing. Your government is protecting you from getting a gambling addiction. Nair just lost all of their points betting on some random instinct that I had about a fish. So, yeah. What pasta should I make? Tortellini. Tortellini's fire. Dude, I love all pasta. God, I love just pasta and mac and cheese. I'm gonna make mac and cheese tonight. After stream, I'm gonna make mac and cheese. Can you swim near the dam? I mean, I don't think anyone's stopping you, but we're watching footage from the dead of winter. So I don't think swimming in a freshwater river in the dead of winter is exactly my cup of tea. But I doubt it's specifically illegal. It's public waters. Yeah, if one of you guys flies to New Jersey and then goes through the fish passage and I have to watch the footage, it would be very funny. Just a person swimming through, like comes up to the window, goes like this, and then swims through. How do you feel about sushi? I don't eat it, but I don't necessarily have a problem. I don't know. I don't have an opinion because I don't eat it. Create a hand sign so you know it's a fan. No, I'm not encouraging people to go through the fish passage. You'll die. It's not as simple as it looks. Yeah, do not do that. All right, so this video, I am predicting this video is when it starts to get light. This video starts to get light, so I am predicting Whirly would do it. Whirly would kayak through the fish passage. Fuck, he would. No one, or they would. No one tell Whirly. All right, after Vow 7T, we have Vavku. Just this one. All right, I have a feeling about this one. Last time I said that, a lot of people bet on Believe and lost a lot of money. So I highly recommend you don't. But I have a feeling about this one because this is where the sun starts to come up. It's 6:15 now. A feeling we might see a fish. We've been starved for a while. We saw a fish in the second video. We saw a fish in the 5th video. And then we've gone 15 videos without seeing a single fish. I cannot believe that you guys are even here. We've probably been going for about 2 hours or an hour and a half now without a single fish. Why did you pick this dam specifically? I didn't. This dam picked me. The people who pay the money tell me what footage to watch. I didn't just go from dam to dam asking them. Want to play Smash while you're waiting for a fish? No. I unfortunately can't do things that require me to look very intently at a different place. I have to at least be paying a decent amount of attention to the footage. What's up, Seagist? Green screen out the background? It's not that simple. I wish it was. You got sponsored by a dam? I suppose technically I am sponsored by this dam. Wait, when you guys get a part-time job at a restaurant or something, do you say that you're sponsored by that restaurant? Like I'm sponsored by McDonald's, and you just mean that you work a minimum wage job at McDonald's? Are you getting money watching these clips? Yes. Not per clips watched, per hours worked. So this 2.5 hours or whatever that I've spent streaming here, watching this damn footage, will go logged into my work hours. So I am literally working. If you didn't consider streaming working, now I'm literally working. Replay them to earn more money? There's no point in that. If I'm not giving a significant, like, good data output, then they're just not going to keep me. So I do have to still go through a decent amount of footage. I can't just watch the same video over and over again. Neither of the above, Surreal. It is a part-time job. Twice as much work for the same amount of fish. How do they know you watch the hours? I submit a document thing that I've been adding to this, which has the date, timestamp, species, and notes for everything that we come across. Yeah, and now it's recorded, so now there's actually proof. Do you get to keep the fish you fought? Okay, that's a funny question. This is from March of this year. So these fish who are passing by on this footage passed by like 9 months ago. 8 or 9 months ago. So even if I was watching it live... That's a funny question. Do you get to keep the fish you find? Guys, it's starting to get bright out. It's 6:30 a.m. The sun's coming up. When does the sun come up in March? Let's name them. Do you guys think we should make it a tradition where chat decides a name on every fish we come across? What happens if we have a video where there's like 50 fish, though? Please name them. All right, well, you guys are in charge then. We've found a quillback and a river herring so far. Come up with names for the quillback and the river herring, please. Marbies to choose names? No. That would make this way too inefficient. It would no longer make it worth doing on stream. I'm doing it on stream because I'm using my time efficiently. I'm doing my job and getting streaming hours in at the same time. If I added marbles into it... Quilson? Okay, I like Quilson. I like Quilson. What do we call the river herring? John. All right. John and Quilson are our two fish so far. Should I add that in the notes on my data sheet? This fish is named Quilson. This fish is named John. You know what you guys should do? Someone should do? Take a screenshot of every fish we've come across. So like go back and stream to the first two fish, take a screenshot, and write like Quilson or John, and we'll build a collection of our named fish. Alright, after Vakvu, we have B11U11. Oh, see, we skipped something, so that's good. They weren't in order. Yeah, now we're on to 6:40 a.m. Well, that is good that I looked at the document then, because I was going to stop looking at the document because they had been in order up until this point. Now they're in a different order. Hello? What's up? Sure. What's up? No, what the fuck? Why do people keep doing this? Just text him.
I don't know any of that. Are you doing something?
I'm streaming, yeah.
Sorry.
You're like the fourth person to knock on the door and ask where Elias is. This is crazy. Just fucking text him. He is in high demand. Why do people want him so bad? Sitting there with a mic. Yeah, I have the mic, I have the camera, I have the bright light positioned on top of my computer. Oh, I forgot the prediction. My bad, my bad. That one did not have a fish. This one, though, surely.
Did you name a fish after me?
I did not. I need to. All right, the next fish is Diggy Dog. Next fish is Diggy Dog, no matter what it is. We've got a Quilson and a John. So the next fish is going to be Diggy. Actually, why don't you just pick the name, Diggy? Do you want it to be Diggy Dawn, or do you want to just Diggy, or do you want to name it? It's going to be a catfish. We're getting past catfish hours at this point. What if we don't see any other fish in all the videos? Then the next fish that we see next stream. I'm not stopping until I see a fish. The next fish I see, I will stop stream. I have to pee really bad. I don't care. We will see another fish. Dude, that leaf threw me for a loop.
If you discover a new species, I beg you to name it the whirlybird fish.
Thank you, Nirnam. Unfortunately, just because you're the one who sees it doesn't necessarily mean that you're the one who gets to name it. If I discovered a fish, I would name it... I don't know, actually. But fish aren't actually officially a new species until... Or nothing is a new species until there's a paper published showing genetic differences between them and similar species. And I wouldn't be the one writing that paper, so I could, like, send the information to someone who could identify it as a new species, but I wouldn't be the one doing it, and therefore I wouldn't be the one who gets to pick the name. But I could, like, send it to a researcher and be like, hey, please name it the Bingo Bongo Wongo Wango fish. And it's just a random minnow. I name it the Bingo Bongo Wango Wongo. Could you breed your own fish until you get a new species and then name it? No, that's not really how new species work. You can't just breed things and get new species. Unfortunately. I suppose you could, like, select fish with genetic differences, like mutations that make reproduction more difficult, and then if you happen to get two with the same reproductive difficulty, like the same reproductive difference, and they can interbreed, then you've created a new species. But that sounds like a lot of work and very difficult. Someone made the pug. Pugs are not a different species. All dogs are the same species. That's why they can all still interbreed. They just look different. They're all the same species. So that's not the same thing. That would be like trying to create a dog that was incapable of breeding with other dogs, but was capable of breeding with something like itself. That's what you would have to do. You would have to create a new breed of dog that can't breed with any other dogs, but can breed with another dog that you create. So you have to create two dogs that can breed with each other, but no one else.
Make new fish. Science.
Make new fish. Science. So you have to create two different dogs that can breed with each other, but nothing else. And then you will have created a new species. Now do that with fish. And it is getting bright, you're right. It's starting to get bright out.
To answer your question, just name the fish Diggy Dog.
Diggy Dog, got it. We will have Quilson, we will have John, and we will have Diggy Dog. Should I put... I feel like the alerts are kind of invisible there. Should I put the alerts over the footage? I'll put the alerts over the footage. There you go. If you like sub or donate or something now, it'll show up over the footage. I didn't want to like cover the footage at any point, but honestly, it's kind of invisible. John is short for John F. Kennedy. Okay. I didn't know that when I named him that.
Cover fish.
Hog, cover fish. Wait, what does that mean? I said pog and then repeated what you said, but I have no idea what it meant. All right, looking like an L on this video. It's a no. Played Song of Time again. Now I'm 50. What do I do? How many times I gotta tell you, Nat? Just play it backwards. Or play Song of Storms and then just cry in the rain about how old you are. Okay, we just watched VB11U1. So 1U1. What is after 1U1? EV1. EV1. Oh, it's getting bright out. This is the first footage where the thumbnail looks kind of bright. We're now at 7 a.m. Well, then you're stuck, Nat. All right, it's 7 a.m. It's getting bright out. The fish should be waking up. The chances of a fish coming through in this video is probably more than double the chances as have been in the past. Doesn't mean that there's a chance that there aren't any fish, but this would be a good time to believe. Did I just see something right off the start? No. Just the footage being weird. I sneezed and almost couldn't predict in time. Yeah, sorry, I have to only give you guys a minute because we're doing this. We're trying to be efficient and go fast. Though at this rate, it's looking like we may never see another fish. So we're at the morning now. The sun is rising. It's 7 a.m. on March 30th, 2021. What were you guys doing? Where were you when this footage was happening? March 30th, 2021 at 7 a.m. I was asleep. Almost assuredly, I was asleep. Probably playing Animal Crossing. Sleep. Graduating? No shot. You were graduating in March? What the damn is that thing on the bottom right of the window? It's just a buildup of like sticks and mud and stuff. Because there's a grate there. Probably driving to work. I like that answer. So while you were driving to work that morning, YBoneM, little did you know that 8 months later you would be rewatching footage from that time of a dude looking for fish. Isn't that pretty dope? Thinking about how time works. All I do nowadays is watch Fish Guy. Okay, well that's not helpful. Elbow, you're not supposed to tell me the amount of viewers. I don't look at viewers. But that is a lot of viewers for what I'm doing. So that's cool that I'm keeping people interested. But yeah, general rule of stream, please don't tell me the number of viewers that the stream has. I don't like to know. I found that I enjoy stream much more without the viewer number there, because I used to just look at it a lot and then get concerned as it would go up and down and overthink things. And like I'd like make a mistake, or I'd have like a particularly boring segment of stream, and then I'd see the number go down and I'd be like, I fucking hate life. Everything's terrible. I'm never streaming again. So I turned it off. I don't have it anymore and I feel way better. I just enjoy streaming. I enjoy talking to everyone who's here. That's a crazy first message. Okay. Someone ban that guy. That's a crazy thing to type for your first message. Hog 1 bit. Thanks, Nat. Feel like a lot of streamers feel the same way? Oh yeah, I know a lot of streamers who hide viewers. That's how I first thought of it. I was watching Dowski, and someone told him he had like 500 viewers or something, and he was like, why would you tell me? And I was like, wait, this guy's a genius. You just don't look at the viewer count. It's awesome. What would you do if you saw a leaf going upstream? I don't know. Like the leaf is swimming, or it's just somehow going against the current up the stream. I don't know. I don't know. I would assume the footage must have been accidentally reversed or something. I don't know. It's a funny concept, though. Dude, it's getting bright out. We're starting to be able to see the back wall. I mean, you can see the back wall, basically. It's looking like an L for the believers on this one. That is an L for the believers. But it's starting to get oh damn, there were no believers on that one. Okay, we're good. Alright, now it's starting to get dangerous to doubt. Doubting is becoming dangerous. You guys feel safe, but you should not feel safe. EV1. EV1 to SE1. You guys should not feel safe doubting anymore because it's starting to be daytime. All the fish are waking up. Zach, you down to play Melee after stream? I heard and say it a bit, so not. Probably not. I want to make food, and then I have something to do at 7. So I'll probably just see another fish, end stream, go make food, and then watch. But I'm down tomorrow, maybe. Maybe. Or whenever. But tonight I am hanging out with Soph. And then before that I have a house event, and then before that I want to make food. So, still not bright enough for fish. Oh, it is. Trust me, they reflect pretty heavily. Wow, 2 bits. Are you just gonna count up, Rodimus? Is this the strat? Eventually, he'll reach like 1,000. Raid marine mammal rescue. I suppose I could, but like. Up. Yeah, but you're fine to chill. I don't care. Just watching fish footage. Everyone has been looking for you.
Me?
Yes, like 5 people have come to have knocked on the door, opened the door, and then looked in the room and like, "Where's Elias?" No. I don't know.
Recently?
Yeah.
Oh, my bad.
Well, no, like 2 hours ago, and then recently.
Oh, look at this.
Is that a Billie Eilish poster?
See how got it for me?
Is it for your person?
Yeah. No, for me.
You want a Billie Eilish poster?
Yeah, I just did.
Interesting.
Hot, super chill. Easy.
Okay.
Easy artist, yeah. Oh, fish.
Fish.
Oh. Hey, I'm sweet. I need a shovel. Okay. You know.
Okay. What's up? Y'all are never gonna believe this next thing I do. Is it 3 bits? What are the odds on this one? Yep, it was 3 bits. The odds are 91% no. Dude, doubters make 10 times if there's a fish in this footage. Fish, please. Fish from 8 months ago. Please. I'm gonna need you to show up. I want the doubters to lose. I want that 10 times. Alright, watch this. You guys ready? There's gonna be a fish in 3, 2, 1. Fish. 3, 2, 1. Fish. Okay. Are all of the fish in the footage currently dead? That's a good question. I think they have about a 2-year lifespan. So there's a decent chance that some of the fish that pass through are dead. The shad and the herring, at least. The carp, or the quillback's probably still alive. They live a little bit longer. Do that 20 times, be right 1 time, and then that'll be the LSF clip. Yeah. Pog, 4 bits. Why do we name them then? What, you think it's not worth naming something if it's gonna die? Then why do humans have names? Why does anything that's not an inanimate object have a name? What was the Quillback's name? The Quillback was Quilson. And the river herring was John. Quilson and John are the two fish we've come across so far. That's deep. I didn't mean it in a deep way. I revoke your name. Harry the river herring? Well, the next fish is named Diggy Dawn, no matter what. Does Quilson have 1 or 2 L's? 2. Because Quillback has 2 L's. The Quillback fish has 2 L's. So, of course, Quilson, what he is named after, would have 2 L's. Love how John just gave up. We didn't see him again. No, not John. John made it through. John made it through. Quilson gave up. Quilson popped his head out and then fucked off. Quilson's a baby bag bitch and he gave up. John passed through. Quilson went home. Quilson was like, yeah, I know I made it all the way through this passage and now I'm all the way at the end, but fuck this shit. John is built different. Yeah, John is smaller, weaker, and has to deal with the current even heavier, and he's still made it out alive. John wasn't a herring, he was a Giga Shad. I like that joke. It's still funny for now. Alright, another win for the doubters, but any day now these doubters are going to get what's coming to them. Any day now, the doubters are going to get what's coming to them. SE1. FG1. Any day now, these doubters are going to get what's coming to them. FG1 sounds promising, does it? Does the name of this footage sound promising to you? Well, then you better bet. This might be the one. Who knows? We haven't seen a fish in... I mean, what was the last time? Here, wait, I can look at the document. What was the time? It was 1 a.m., right? Yeah, 1:57 a.m. Meaning we have not seen a fish in 6 hours of real life time. In 6 hours, not a single fish has gone through the dam.
I skipped 6, 7 and 8 and 9 cause they're boring.
True. And now you get messages anyways, because 10 is the minimum for Brian to read it out. I was playing Rocket League at that time. Let's go. Were the fish sleeping? I mean, yeah, fish are diurnal. Most fish are diurnal. Other than like catfish and stuff, bottom feeders. So, it's very possible they were sleeping. So now they're waking up. They're waking up and they're like, oh my god, now that I've woken up in this river, it's time to make my way through the dam. And so any minute now, we should be seeing some come through. Yeah, Quilson and John were not nocturnal fish. Neither river herring nor quillback are nocturnal. They were just, they have a fucked up sleep schedule. Diurnal, Lila. D-I-U-R-N-A-L. Diurnal, it's the opposite of nocturnal. You are, as a human being, diurnal.
11 bits. I will be RB. If stream ends while I'm gone, this is my last bits.
Later, Rodimus. I'm hoping we see a fish soon so that I can end stream. Do fish sleep? Just sleep while moving with the stream? No. They'll find a calm spot in the stream or in the river, or they'll be in big groups so the current affects them less, or they'll just swim while they sleep. Just like maintain a tail beat while they're sleeping. They get enough oxygen that the red muscle can replace that. So no, they don't just like fall asleep in the middle of the stream and then wake up 10 miles downstream. They make sure that they stay in the same place through one of many different methods. Yeah, I mean, that I'm talking about river fish. Yeah, some reef fish hide inside, like parrotfish hide inside a bubble of their own mucus. Some sleep inside like coral. Betta fish sleep on leaves of plants. A lot of fish will just chill near the bottom. There's a lot of different methods of sleeping. But river fish, generally, to deal with the current, will sleep while still paddling and find a particularly calm spot and then sort of just lightly paddle against the river. I did do a prediction for this one, right? A bunch of you guys have things next to your name, so I'm going to assume that I did a prediction. It's starting to get bright out. Like, I'm starting to be able to, like, you can basically see the entire thing. Sleeping is more a state of rest than what you think of sleeping in humans.
Did you miss me? 12 bits for my safe return.
Welcome back. Yeah, it's more of like a state of rest than it is a, I don't know. When you think of like humans going to sleep, you think of like the full, total, lay down, eyes closed unconsciousness. Fish more are just resting. Do fish never go unconscious? No, some fish do go unconscious. But it's a very light stage of unconscious, if you know what I mean. Like, human beings, sometimes it's hard to wake them up, or like it would take more than just like a light sound or movement to wake you up. Fish are very aware of their environment while they're asleep. So even if they do go unconscious, they're still very aware of around them. They're not in like, they're never in like a deep sleep. They're in a pretty shallow sleep always. So fish don't dream? Probably not. They probably don't reach that REM stage of sleep because they don't get into a deep sleep. But there's no way of us knowing that their brains even would have that, so. Who knows? Maybe they do dream. Feels nice to learn new stuff. Yeah, this is the stream where you learn stuff. What's up, Sean? Welcome. Learn stuff about fish, identify some fish. We're straight up gonna go like 9 hours of real life time without seeing a fish, huh? Do fish dream of aquatic sheep? Yeah, they dream of sheep's head wrasses. They count the sheep's head wrasses. How big is the window? I think like 12 feet. But it covers the entirety of the passage. The top of the window is the surface of the water, and the bottom of the window is the bottom of the passage. So nothing can go by without going past the window. Should add a stream fish bits thing where it's tell a fun fact. I don't just like have fun facts at the ready. I'd have to like create a list of fun facts. It's a lot of work for fish channel points.
Fish dream of me. I'm in love with all fish.
Congratulations. Your degree is simply for fish fun facts. Yeah. My college degree, my education only exists so that I can tell random people on the internet fish facts. How many times do you sneeze on a daily basis? I don't fucking know. Who keeps track of that? Does us using channel points do anything? Yeah, I mean, there are multiple. There's one that's like, do an impression of someone. There's one that makes me check my posture. There's some where you can get VIP or a role in the Discord. Channel points do things. If you had a pet shark, what would you name it? Diggy Dawn, baby. I'm just looking for a fish to name after Diggy Dawn, and there are no fucking fish. What's the 1v1? I might remove that. That was more when I was playing games. It was basically you could 1v1 me in a game of your choosing. So like Smash, Super Smash Bros. Or chess or something like that. There will be a day where a bunch of randoms submit a VIP request out of the blue. Nah, they're too addicted to gambling, Ryan. Damn, there was a lot of money on yes for that video. Sorry, guys. One v one me in Monopoly. Alright, surely this video will have a fish. Surely this one will have a fish. FG1, LI1. LI1. That's the most promising name I've ever heard. LI1 will surely have a fish. I'm almost positive. I'm not almost positive. Dude, someone has made a shitload of channel points from this. A bunch of you guys are probably losing all your channel points betting on this, but I guarantee one or two people have made a shitload of channel points. Have just gotten it right every time and are just sitting on a mountain of channel points now.
I don't remember how many bits I gave last, but these bits are betting that this will be a lamprey.
Okay, if the next fish is a lamprey, I'll give you 50 bucks, Rodimus. That's how confident I am that there is not a lamprey. A lamprey's not going to fish through. If you were a fish on the chart, which fish would you be? That's a good question. Everybody do your fish alignment. There's 20 fish on the chart. Which one do you think you most represent? Oh, I swear I saw something. Did you guys also see it? Just a little peek, not anything we could identify on. Hopefully it makes its way up. Ah, fuck. God damn it.